Okay, 23andMe. Me. Okay, so I have my phone. It's got my information on it. I'm doing it for reference. Oh, that is just, I don't know how to do the light thing here. Let me try it really quick. And does that do anything for you? Nope, nope, nope. Well, there you go. So I will put a little screenshot for you. Anyhow, I send in my 23andMe. It takes forever. They all take forever. I think it's the anxiety and the excitement and the wonder and my very small amount of patience. Like, I get excited, right? Things take time, and I've learned this lesson now. So what happened is I got mine through Amazon because I think you're supposed to pay for shipping on 23andMe, and I thought that was just silly. Of all things, just to ship, come on. Anyway, so Amazon, really quick, my husband has the, what was it, the 5% back card or something for Amazon. So we get a discount, we're Prime members, and usually whatever sale 23andMe has on their site, Amazon will have something similar, so it ships it like right overnight, really quick. It's pretty awesome. So I got mine. I was ready like a half an hour before you're supposed to spit in the tube. You're not supposed to eat, brush your teeth, anything. So I just made sure I totally had some good saliva, spit in there, and was able to do it. And the cool thing is, I sent it in, and I, tracked it, whatever. And then I was like, okay, I've got to give it a rest. And so I went on all these forums, reading about it, taking forever. And then I was like, you know what? No, give it a rest. So I gave it a rest, and to my delight, it was a surprise when I got it. And interestingly enough, I was able to take it and measure against the results I already had on Ancestry DNA. And they're different. Kind of cool, kind of weird. What happened? So this one has a little bit of a longer story, and there's going to be an addition later. What happened is mine says here for Great Britain, so I have British and Irish on this ethnicity one, and it's 27.5%, whereas my Ancestry DNA was 56% for Great Britain. Kind of interesting, right? Scandinavian, 20.9, in Ancestry is 27. I'm going to do a comparison so you'll see in this one. I'll put it in the video. There was no Jewish in this one, 0, but kind of cool. Little sub-Saharan African, West African. So I find that interesting. It's just a minuscule amount, 0.1, so it's probably in their undecided, can't really tell, we don't know, because it's a science that's still developing. Patience, right? So with that one, it was a little different. The cool thing, what I did with that is I did get the health test. I'm not going to say whether you should or shouldn't. Totally up to you. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. It was cute. Pictures, all of that. I'm a picture person. I love to look at pictures about things. So I got it, and it's funny because I'm a horrible sleeper. And it's like, you are a terrible sleeper. I was like, really? It just kind of like makes you feel like, yeah, it. It's in my DNA. I'm a bad sleeper. So that was kind of cool. And then I like that it's interactive. I like 23andMe because here I have an Ancestry timeline. So we can see here, I can go through the timeline and I can say, wow, 6 to 8 plus generations back, there is someone in West Africa who's like, oh, let's have kids, and then boom, 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 wow, super great grandkid, yay, kind of wild. It's interesting that you have that. Then I like that when you actually go on here on the DNA, I'm going to insert these, but you can look at this and you can touch the DNA, like the little sequences, and kind of learn a little bit more. With that, when I was learning more about my DNA, touching it, being interactive, reading my reports, doing comparisons. I actually do answer these surveys. I think it's important to give back whenever you can. And I do know that I have a rare disease, or uncommon, who knows. And with that, why not? Why not try and be part of the solution? So I answer them, and if I can help out, great. And yes, they're distinctly making tons of money on us. It is how life is. But with that tons of money, I would rather have someone who's actually doing something and trying to do research and trying to have some solutions and help. I would love for that person to have some money and do it and use it wisely than, someone who's just doing willy-nilly. I mean, good for them for doing research, and I'll participate. I will do what I can. So I do. I fill in their surveys, whatever they have. I try and help. Also, interactive. It's very cool. You can look at the family trees, see who you're related to. There's some interesting ones. I actually added a girl on Facebook that is a relative because we are so closely related, like DNA-wise. We've never met. I have no idea who she is. But how cool is that? That, like, here we are. So why not? And it's kind of cool. Also, so family tree. Then we've got the makeup of us, the Neanderthal thing. You have all sorts of really interesting parts on there. And I'll put them all up here so you can see them. Anyhow, I really like 23andMe. Following up on that, what I did is both of my parents, they're older, and I'm doing this as part of a legacy project for my son. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I still have one generation that, still here and alive, that we could really use that for future generations. Ask. So I asked my mom, I said, hey mom, if I pay for this and I have this sent to your house, again, I went through Amazon, easy, right? And will you please spit in this and let me be the one in control of your thing? And I got permission. I told her what they're going to use it for. I mean, you have to be extremely open. And when you fill out the thing, it asks a zillion things like, are you in control of this? Blah, blah, blah. You have to ask permission. So I did, and she said yes. And the wonderful thing is she spit, went through, and when we received hers, it took a while again, the cool thing is mine actually updated. It switched my percentages and changed a little bit. I can't recall all the changes. I'll try and find a snapshot of the old and the new. And it gives you an explanation. Hey, now that we have one of your parents here, your things have been changed a little bit. I thought that was interesting. So that was really cool for me. It also, for her, it says Native American or Asian. And I think, she's Japanese, part Japanese, which is very cool, huh? A little more loving all around the world, very cool. And I didn't get that though. So anyway, it just shows how DNA sometimes goes down, sometimes does not. Who knows, right? So that was kind of cool. Now I've asked my dad, and his is in the process. And I don't know why, I'm just really excited to get his back and just tell him everything. Another cool thing, when you add your parents, it'll go over, this one you got from your mother's side, this you got from your dad's side. And so I thought that was really cool. West African from my dad, which is kind of cool. He was excited. He's like, I always knew I was a black man. He's very excited, cute. He's not, but bless him. He's funny. Anyway, love him. I have excellent parents. They're wonderful, loving, kind, great, and they're very cool because they're little, showing me their DNA, letting me have that, and letting me pass it down to my son. I also give access to my siblings. I try and make things open because I think the more you know, the more you have to work with, the happier you are. It gives you a good base. So I'm still awaiting my dad's results. I've snapshotted my current graph to see how much it changes when I get my dad's. That will be really cool. I recommend doing it. The cool thing is you get raw data. You'll get raw data from Ancestry and from 23andMe, and I don't know about the rest, but the 23andMe works very well with Prometheus, and I'm going to do a quick video on that one, and I love it. And having this raw data put in there Whoa. Anyway, so stay tuned for that video. I'll be a minute.